History.
One thing that I've loved about the 2K League is the growth over the years. I know you've been really adamant about growing this to a global level. What is the growth and the maturity of the players?
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas, here at American Airlines Center. The Pacers taking on the Mavericks. For the Indiana Pacers, they're halfway through the season and need to pick it up if they want to end strong. Is time on their side? Mavs Pacers is next. We're back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019. And last season, it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Indiana. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And right now for the Pacers, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Caris LeVert. Sabonis is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Holiday in at the 3. And for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. A couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Here's Duarte. Now, here's LeVert. Back to Sabonis. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic with the steal, and it's the Mavericks on the break. Finished off the break.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Duarte. Pass to LeVert. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. The pass to Holiday. Here's Craig. LeVert with a wide open look. nailed from three-point land.
For three.
LeVert's got 5.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
And Doncic throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And the Pacers with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Powell with it. Sabonis defending. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 9-point game. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Holiday with the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Here's Doncic. Powell trying to free himself up.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Sabonis, the pass to LeVert. Here's Duarte, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Knocked away.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Pacers trail by 12. Indiana again turning it over.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's LeVert, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. LeVert, Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going, and you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
shot to stop the run. And the nice bucket inside from Holiday.
Assisted by
Holiday's got
Torrey
5.
Craig.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
It's blocked. Knocked loose. Passes it to LeVert. Here's Duarte. Now LeVert. He had 10 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 5, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Dallas making a switch here. Kleba's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Bitadze's checked in. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Doncic. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's LeVert. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after them.
Poked away. Doncic with the steal. Jumps up, and the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic using quick, active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
And so LeVert will bring it up for Indiana to end the run. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleber. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Green, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. Stevenson outside. All alone. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Mavericks leading by 18. Here's Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Tipped away. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Ntilikina has a ton of potential, guys. A pass-first point guard with tremendous vision.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Frank Ntilikina at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Ball stolen. He takes it in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Stevenson. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Pass to Stevenson. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. That shot off.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Now the Mavericks with it. Here he goes. Bullock, good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And the Pacers call time here. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Jeremy Lamb.
Lamb's checked in. The Pacers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Brissett. He's covered by Brown. They get a hand on it. Five on the clock. To halt the run, and that's good off the glass that time.
You know, wanting to develop his interior game, Jeremy Lamb, shots like this will help him be more assertive in that area.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Brissett. To the inside. Here's Bitadze. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Ntilikina. Drills it from outside. Ntilikina's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside, Lamb. The three. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Green.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Lamb. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Kleber, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside, Lamb. Here's Bitadze. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bitadze's got his second basket.
You know, this is an area Lamb must continue to improve. This passing, and when he passes it like this, it helps out a lot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Stevenson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
When Lance
foul.
Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body,
Lance
athletic,
Stevenson.
versatile. He does a
Taking
lot
two
of good
shots.
things out there.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Lance Stevenson. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Brown. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, second chance points are a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Here's Lamb. The Mavericks making the shot. And there's the pass to Bitadze. Outside, Lamb. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Bitadze. Takes a 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not afraid to get roughed up a little inside. Ntilikina gotta appreciate the fearless attitude.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Lets a floater go.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's Dallas just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And big man Kristaps Porzingis, not resting on his laurels, he describes what he does to get better in the offseason.
Just getting in that weight room and living in there, basically. Doing what I need to do, and then I'm going to be twice a day in the basketball court as well, just working on everything. So.
And it's 7-3, and with a few injuries over the last couple of years, Greg, that lower body strength work, so important for KP.
Absolutely. I mean, his skill is tremendous for a
Lance
player
Stevenson.
his size, but
3.
keeping his body strong is going to be critical.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Powell. Ntilikina out there with Green. Then there's
Lance
Reggie Bullock.
Stevenson.
And it's Kleba in at the 4 spot.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Pacers trail by 20. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And Green slams it in.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
And here are the Pacers now. They host the Clippers after this game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. All alone, rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
2 shots.
Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Green. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Ntilikina. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Torrey Craig comes in for Brissett. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Lamb. Here's Doncic. Another shot. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Craig passes to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 23.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. And here we go, Mavericks running again. Here's Brunson. Another 3 for Dallas.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Porzingis, that's a 2. That one, no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Outside, Sabonis. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Pacers ball. Substitution for the Pacers.
Shot clock at 3. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Inside. Here's Sabonis. They get it back. Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got his third basket of the night.
Well, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Well, you give Karis LeVert that kind of positioning, guys. I mean, he's going to finish with power.
Pulls up on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
The drive by Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Pass to LeVert. To the paint. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by LeVert. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Duarte. And here's LeVert. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Very nice read that time from LeVert. He's a guy who racks up the assist. Very good feel on offense.
Porzingis can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
LeVert against Brunson. That's tipped. Stolen by Brunson. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Brunson tipped back in for 2. 17 points in the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Duarte shot good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Duarte, it's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Porzingis, 20 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Indiana's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Wing shot on the way. Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
LeVert finds Holiday. Back to LeVert. Pass to Holiday. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Holiday's got 10.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Count that one.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Down low, here's Craig. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Assisted.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Driving to the basket. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 11 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Finney Smith. Here's Porzingis. Again, the Mavericks score.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
A wide open look here for Craig. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
You know, I think of Caris LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
A different look for Dallas. Sterling Brown is checked in for Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Jalen Brunson.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
Here's Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket, all Doncic needs is a sliver.
There's 1:47 left now here in the second. Poke loose. Stolen by Bullock. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Porzingis. Good, nice job down low. Porzingis has got 6.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Indiana.
Pacers substitution. Jeremy Lamb.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Clock at 6. Here's Bitadze, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 37.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Sykes. And the Pacers another 3.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Shoots from the corner. And he overshot that one, missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Here's Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 39.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent, real together.
You got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 39 points, 4 assists, and 1 block. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, they killed it on the glass. And they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Torrey Craig is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Caris LeVert, and it's Duarte in at the 2 guard.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this. Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Doncic with the steal. And Doncic throws it down.
You know, Doncic's a great passer, terrific offensive player, but that time showed you he can make offense from his defense.
Here's Duarte. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The pass to LeVert. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist.
The assist.
LeVert's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
The drive by Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 45 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Indiana again turning it over. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And another basket for Dallas.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Duarte passes to LeVert. Pass to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Finney-Smith. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Duarte. Brunson covering. Indiana again missing. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Brunson, good.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Here's Duarte. Misses off the right iron. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Here's Finney-Smith. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Double team on Holiday. Pass to Duarte. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Craig, and he dunks it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Doncic with it. Sabonis defending. And it's Doncic missing. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's LeVert, and block. That one goes careening off the glass. Drives to the hoop. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
LeVert against Doncic. The open shot. LeVert buried from 15 feet out. LeVert's got 14 points.
And, you know, the mid-range, Jay, continuing to look better over time for LeVert, showing real improvement in knocking that shot down.
Dallas calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis, and it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Ntilikina. Here's Powell. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. He's got 8.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Pass to Sabonis. Shot from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And it's good, 2 points. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years, his dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Here's Duarte. He's got 9. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown.
How about the rage on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket tonight.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. That's a thing of beauty.
The pass to Holiday. Indiana moving the ball around. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sabonis. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
You know, because he's such a threat as a passer, Sabonis creates additional space for himself in the mid-range area. The defense has to respect his jump shot. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
They get a hand on it. And another steal for him.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The shot by Powell, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Holiday, the pass, Duarte. Sabonis with the ball. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Lance Stevenson.
Sykes runs and covering, and the basket is good. Craig's got 6 in the quarter.
I love that dish down low.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Green in for Jalen Brunson. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. Brissett comes in for Torrey Craig.
And, you know, the length of Ntilikina, man, takes long strides when he's driving inside to get past the defense. Fantastic stuff.
Stolen by Bullock. Yep, it counts. Bullock's got 8. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Pacers ball.
The Pacers making a switch here.
Jeremy Lamb.
Lamb's checked in. A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. He has 6.
The feathery touch there. When Lamb has room to shoot the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Here's Ntilikina. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Poked away, Sykes, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Passes it to Brown. Shot from the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul, second team foul.
The Mavericks have been at their finest
At the
full
line for Dallas.
at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Knocked away. Fast break, Dallas. Unloads from 13. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. They grab their own miss. Here's Brown. And another shot. And it's laid up and in by Kleber. Kleber's got 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Count that bucket. He's got 8.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Green inside the three-point line. Offensive rebound. And Kleber slams it in.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Inside, here's Bitadze. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Lamb. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Ntilikina, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ntilikina's got 8 here in the quarter.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Green against Lamb. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Doncic is checked in for Dallas.
For your Mavericks, Luka.
Sykes, guarded by Doncic. Indiana moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Scooped up. Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 12 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Sykes. Oh, that's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Porzingis is checked in for Maxi Kleber. Karis LeVert's checked in for the Pacers. .103 left to play in the third.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
LeVert with it. He's got 14. Here's Lamb. Nice D from Doncic. Shoots over LeVert. Brissett grabs the miss. Pacers shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. LeVert from outside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brissett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. High arcing shot. Here's Bitadze. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Porzingis. No good there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Brown out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Burke, and it's Green in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Driving in, and that one's good. Burke.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
LeVert the pass to Jackson. To the inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Assist goes to
Kevin, he is
Jeremy
tough
Lin.
to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Pass to LeVert. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
It's going to
foul.
go on Trey Burke.
First team.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at
Shooting for
6'7",
Indiana.
which allows him
Terrence
to
LeVert
bang inside
at the line
effectively.
for two.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season. You know, Karis LeVert had a few surgeries before entering the NBA, but took kind of a unique step in writing an open letter to NBA GMs telling them physically he'd be ready for the league. And you know what? He was right.
And it's blocked by Brown, and he recovers it. Here's Taylor. Indiana again missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Brown against Taylor. Brown, good. And so here is Indiana. Pass to Taylor. Shoots over Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Indiana. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Even with the offensive explosion we saw last year, Clark, there were some elite defensive teams. Which team do you think has the toughest D in the NBA right now?
Well, I think you could lean towards the Sixers for what I evaluate. I mean, they had 2 Defensive Player of the Year candidates last season in Embiid and Simmons. And Simmons is as versatile and tough a defender as there is in the league. They set the tone for the rest of the team. And you can't discount the Golden State Warriors either. When you've got a guy like Draymond Green and other good defenders with him, that team can be pretty stingy defensively too.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now the pass to Brissett. Knocked loose and stolen by Burke. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's Green with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
Dallas foul. Josh Green.
Sabonis,
That's his
he's
first
checked in for
personal
Brissett.
foul. Third team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Domantas Sabonis.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Burke covering, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Jackson dishes to Taylor. Ball's knocked loose. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 4 on the clock. It's rebounded by Dallas. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The Pacers shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Passes to Sabonis. Taylor taking his time here. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Burke with it. He's picked up by Lamb. And that one's good. Burke's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Kicks it to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 10 points in just the second half. Into the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
And that one falls for Burke. Burke hits them both. Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to Sabonis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Down low. Here's Brown. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas, Trey Burke taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Mavericks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. Burke hits them both. And Indiana shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. For 3, that's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Inside, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Assist from.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Pacers making a switch here. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Burke can't get it to go. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Indiana. Sykes. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Burke, the pass to Brown. Over Jackson. And they'll get another chance. Here's Marjanovic. Taylor with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Knocks it loose. Puts it up from 15. Ntilikina can't hit. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target.
Timeout. Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Maxi Kleber.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Puts it up from 17, and that one's good. Burke.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively, and he's been absolutely relentless.
To the inside, Sykes. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Here's Burke. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Sykes. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Burke, the pass to Ntilikina. Here's Kleber, and Kleber slams it in.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And that one drops for him. Sabonis has got 22.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
Here's Kleber, and the rejection by Jackson. To the middle, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Kleba. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Caris LeVert.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Unloads from 9, and Sabonis the bucket on the assist by LeVert. Sabonis has got 10 points in the quarter.
And the way LeVert moves the ball, it's all about doing what's best for the team from his eye.
Burt can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 21. Here's Holiday. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got 25 points in the game.
Proving he belongs in this league. Ntilikina getting better at taking contact and finishing.
Duarte's shot good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Duarte. Here's the 3. And it's LeVert missing. Green against Craig. Green passes to Ntilikina. Over Holiday. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
the ball.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Indiana with it. There's the pass to Duarte. Brunson against Holiday. Tries again. He's off on that one. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
At the line for Dallas, Jalen Brunson. At the line for 2.
That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Here's Powell. Offensive rebound. Here's Porzingis. And at last, they get one to fall.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Here's Craig, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. Out to the right wing. Duarte, that's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
so many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And boy, they have gotten their revenge here tonight. They dropped that first matchup earlier this year, but tonight they even things up at 1 apiece on the season against the Pacers. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Luka Doncic.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him, and the Mavericks call time here. They're up by 15. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Brunson.
On defense, LeVert showing great versatility. I mean, this guy's doing a nice job getting his hand up in the face of shooters.
And that one is hammered home.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Marjanovic passes to Kleber. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
LeVert against Brunson. And they get it back.
Got to give LeVert credit. I mean, not allowing the defense to shut him down, using his length to get his shots off inside. Well done.
Here's Burke. And it comes off the front of the rim. Outside, Taylor. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Luka, congrats on the win, but you have a quick turnaround here, so what will be key to keeping this going?
Same as today, you know, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, you know, just keep attacking them. You know, we just got to prepare ourselves.
Hey, man, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.